Recording in progress.
Good morning, everybody who is in the meeting. Honorable members, I am in a situation or the area where I cannot run this meeting because there are some noises. So I'm going to request Honorable Malemacha to run this meeting because I am at the airport. I will attend the meeting from the beginning up to the end, but I am unable to really run this meeting. Secretary is, yes, Ndata Malemacha is in the meeting. Honorable Malemacha, please assist.
Thank you very much, Chair. I will prepare the members that let's ensure that we are seated at the right place where there's enough coverage, because we are going to meet people that we don't know. They don't know us too. I will time and again require that when we take the podium, you try to use the video, but if it's not working altogether, you will be requested to mute the video. I'm saying upfront so that when everybody comes, say we never introduce. But because we are dealing with new people, it will work that way. Thanking you, the Chair, as I ask the Secretary to display the agenda. There I see there's the agenda. The Chairperson, I will assume you have done the opening and welcome. Then I'll ask the Secretary to take us to apologies. Mr. Onishwa. Secretary.
Good morning. Good morning, Chairperson. Good morning, honorable members. Good morning, executive mayors. I've identified the executive mayor of Buffalo City, and good morning, leadership of all the metros, and good morning, colleagues. Chairperson, so far I do not have the apologies. It's only that what the Chairperson has transmitted to you, Chair. Thank you very much. Oh, I don't know whether must I go with the members that in the platform.
Do so, sir. Thank you.
We've got Honorable Sapo, we've got Honorable Matulela, we've got Honorable Malemacha, Honorable Mlotsane, Honorable Bilankulu, Honorable Kruger, and Honorable Powell, as well as Honorable Njaba. I think the other one, they are still joining. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much, Secretary. Let's take this opportunity and ask the members to, I suggest you move this agenda until the end so they assist me to move it so they know what they are moving. I phakame bafo. Nani nibheke kahle bahlonishwayo ungazovuma into right. Then the Secretary assist us so that when members adopt this, they don't be surprised. Is all these municipalities in the meeting?
Okay, Chairperson, my sincere apology. The City of Johannesburg Metro has forwarded a letter of requesting an apology to the Chairperson, indicating that they were in Scopa yesterday in Parliament, and then it seems as if they'll still be continuing with Scopa. So they requested that they tender an apology and wish to be invited on the later date that will be identified by the committee. So it is the City of Johannesburg that tendered that apology, Chair. My apologies. Thank you.
You are forgiven. No, thank you very much, Secretary. Members, there is the agenda with that apology of Johannesburg. May we adopt this agenda so that it assists us to run today's meeting.
There's a hand from Honorable Bilankulu and Honorable Mlotsane, Chair.
In that order, start Mrs. Bilankulu, Honorable.
Thank you, Chair, and good morning to you and everyone else in this platform. I rise to move for the adoption of this agenda. I thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much. Honorable Mlotsane.
Thank you very much, Chair, and good morning, Chairperson. Good morning, honorable members. Good morning, everyone who's on the platform. Chair, I stand to support the proposal of Honorable Bilankulu for the adoption of the agenda. Thank you very much, Chair.
Thank you so much, the two honorables. We have agreed, Secretary, this meeting is official. Adopting this agenda, we're therefore going to be driven by this agenda, understanding that the City of Johannesburg apologized and no one opposed to that. We will get another date. Secretary, I will want you to be very strict in terms of time. It's you who wrote 25 minutes. So Buffalo City, unfortunately, you are number one. Ensure that you arrange your presentation in a way that is not going to disadvantage you. As much as we are giving you limited time, we don't want to give something that is not quality. Ensure that you give quality so that when we interact, we deliberate, don't come and say, no, we did not do 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm saying this to everyone so that at the end of the day, you must know that we don't have the whole day together here, but we need quality in terms of deliberations. So with those words, Secretary, allow me to zoom straight to the first presenter. As per our agenda is Buffalo City. The Buffalo City, I don't know who is leading the delegation, but I'll via the Secretary allow the leader of the delegation to ascend to the stage and start by introducing your delegation. You will be introducing the person who's going to lead your presentation. Then we'll take it from there. Thank you so much. On the stage, Buffalo City.
Good morning, Honorable Chair, and good morning to honorable members and to the support staff of the committee. Good morning, and good morning to my colleagues from other municipalities on the platform. My name is Princess Fako, the Executive Mayor of Buffalo City. Together, I am with the MMC for Economic Development, MMC Amanda Mutia. I've got the HOD for Economic Development, Ms. Nokazi, and I've got the HOD for Spatial Planning, Mr. Sandile Boy. That is the delegation from us. And then I've got Lee from Maryland of Spatial Planning. That is the delegation that we have today as Buffalo City. Honorable Chairperson, thank you so much.
Without a waste of time, take the podium until you finish. Introduce whoever, if it's yourself who's going to lead the presentation, do so. As I welcome you, the Mayor.
Thank you so much, Honorable Chair. Do you see the presentation, Honorable Chair?
Sorry, Executive Mayor. I have to give the person who will be directing the presentation the right, so we cannot see it. So to whom must I send the rights of
Papani.
hosting? Sorry?
Papani.
Papane.
Yeah.
Can Papane open your mic?
Good
Okay.
morning, Mr. Kunene.
Okay. I can see you now. Then you can fly to your presentation.
Mr. Papani, your 25 minutes start now.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chairperson. I will do the presentation. This is a presentation that we're presenting to the Portfolio Committee of Small Business on the 10th of June, 2026. The Portfolio Committee has requested us to explain the process and duration of issuing of permits and licenses to small business. The department, Honorable Chair, receives application from business owners after the following requirements have been met. The first requirement is the applicant must have complied with the municipal health, must have a valid certificate of accessibility. The applicant must hold a valid fire safety certificate issued by the fire department. The applicant must obtain approval from the city planning and submit a signed zoning confirmation form. Once the application has been submitted together with all required supporting documents, the license will be processed within 5 to 7 working days. Obstacles that suppliers' automation efforts. The only obstacle that hinders the department not to have an automated system is non-availability of funds at this current moment, Chair. But in the new financial year, we have set aside budget for IT to deal with all of our automated systems in the city. At some point, there was a discussion with SALGA in the Eastern Cape to explore a provincial-wide approach to share the cost, Honorable Chairperson, so that we don't do duplication. In 2026 and 2027 financial year, BCM will go out of market through public tender process. The plan is to ensure that modules are not too sophisticated but user-friendly to our customers. Even umama othengisa iveja is able to have access to use the system. Looking at similarities with vehicle licensing system, currently where the business owner will be notified closer to the expired date, we have this system already as the municipality, planning to utilize the regional business support centers for internet access in King Williamstown, in Tanzania, and Duncan Village. The exact stats that we have for small business database for informal in Buffalo City, the total number of spaza shop in our database is currently sitting at 1,530. The number of small businesses around 6,453. The municipality provides informal trading sector with infrastructure for informal trading in a form of containers, hawker stalls, in designated trading sites that have been identified through ward councillors and special planning and development. The Metro also assists with the provision of equipment, machinery, production materials for local SMMEs, ensuring compliance with relevant health and safety regulations with the Environmental Health Department. Another support is provided through capacity building in form of workshops, trainings which improve businesses and operations, awareness workshops about funding opportunity, market access, and networking. Honorable Chairperson, out of the 1,500 spaza shops in our database, currently only 210 are owned by locals, meaning South Africans. The Metro undertook a roadshow with the Department of Small Business in all of our regions, which are 4, which is coastal, urban, is London, Duncan Village and surroundings, coastal, rural, which is Cholomncecha Village and surrounding, Midlands, Mtatsane and surrounding, Midlands, Eqonda naseBhisho and surrounding. Out of the 14 local-owned spaza shops that have applied for funding, 6 have benefited and are in the process of being verified by the Department of Small Business to check if they are eligible to benefit from the spaza shop fund. Provision of equipment and machinery. collaborate with, and when conducting workshops specifically to spaza shop owners, awareness of road shows. This is a relation that we had with Minister coming into the city, where she gave young business people equipment, but also workshop on the bills. She's been here working together with her and all the entities under her department. Areas of divergence between the standard draft bylaws currently being drafted by the Department of Corporate Governance and Traditional Affairs and supported by SALGA, the Department of Small Business Proposed Business Amendment Bill. Compliance challenges, those trading of informal structures like share cannot be issued with COA's Fire Certificates Act. They relate to regulation, management and support of informal trading activities at municipal level. The municipality has developed a car wash bylaw and it is in the process of being gazetted as well. A container policy which is still a draft, Honorable Chairperson. What are the key pitfalls, additional unattended layers of bureaucracy to look out for? It's high cost of compliance, which we are currently talking as the municipality or engaging internally that we need to make sure that at least our compliance costs are reasonable to all sectors, whether it's informal and formal, the lending process, site verification, especially for remote areas, erosion of municipal autonomy, increased administrative costs could be reduced with automation so that people don't have to travel from Echoromna to the city center. They can just use the app. Traffic impact study. We had conducted a traffic impact study to determine the best traffic calming measures to join the Mdantsane Access Road. The TI was submitted by OBG confirming a double lane circle is required on Mdantsane Access Road, providing access to the petrol station. You would know, Honorable Chairperson, when a person starts to apply for a franchise, that franchise must come through our special planning department and that application must be assessed and the municipality will approve. And the municipality would also indicate the cost of that access plan. Both the applicant and the municipality will agree. If we can go to the next page. The cost for construction of a double traffic circle line on Mdantsane access roads have to be incurred by OBG, as the infrastructure is solely for providing access to the business. What we are saying here, Chairperson, normally, we, as you know, we do get grants, Human Settlement USDG and ISUPG, but that grant must be used in areas where there's housing, informal housing or housing by the municipality. So when someone then establish a petrol station outside that infrastructure of the municipality, you cannot then justify it to say that where the petrol station will be, you must then build a traffic circle which will cost the municipality about 10 million. You cannot justify that whilst millions of our people do not have access. As Honorable Chair would know, we're a rural metro. We do not have much revenue like other metropolitan municipalities. If we did have funds, maybe we would have considered, but we have a serious backlog when it comes to our infrastructure. OBG has been engaging with the Transport Planning and Operations Department for approval of the TIA and was informed as well the construction costs are at his own cost. The costs related to infrastructure updated to a development are regulated by Buffalo City under the development levy policy. In other instances where a person would open a garage or petrol station closer to houses, the municipality is able to motivate and justify those costs. But in this instance, it's one petrol station that is outside any infrastructure or housing development in that area. I thank you, Honorable Chairperson.
Thank you very much. You did very well in terms of time. Is there anyone with you who would like to add? Buffalo City, you still have 15 minutes.
I will give the MMC to speak, Honorable Chairperson. Thank you so much. I'll give the HOD for Economic Development, Ms. Nokazi, and then the HOD for Spatial Planning. Thank you so much, Chairperson.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chairperson. Thank you so much to the Honorable Executive Mayor, to the Honorable Chairperson. The name is Amanda. I am the MMC for.
May you show up? We don't want people to have meeting in a public.
Oh, okay. All right. Good morning. Good morning to the Honorable Chairperson. Thank you very much, Honorable Executive Mayor. The name is Amanda. I am the MMC for Economic Development. I would just add a few to say that in regards to the spaza shops and the applications that have been forwarded from the communities, we have seen that it did not get much response from the communities, or people did not apply as many as we thought that they would, especially the local people. So we are going to go into an intensive, aggressive roadshow again so that we can be able to bring in more, especially young people, to bring in more of them to apply for the funding for spaza shops, because these are programs that can be able to assist in communities as well, and also try and bring in more knowledge, because we have found that other people, they do not really understand the processes. Perhaps we should make it more simple and make it more accessible in terms of the information and all the requirements for them to be compliant when they are applying for the funding for the sponsorship. Because if you have spaza shops in the city that you only have 14 people that applied, it's very bad. So those are the things that I wanted to add, that we are going to increase, and also we are going to be having a workshop in the next 2 weeks, a workshop on the spaza shops, so that people can also understand more about the spaza shops, because we all know that sometimes communities want to participate in all this, but it's a problem. So we thought that perhaps if we also advise that a person can come in as a joint, not only one person applying for the spaza shop funding, or also if they do it as a joint, as partners, it's going to assist them, because sometimes working alone can also be strenuous for you. So these are the things that we want to give awareness to the community and educate them about, so that as to try and assist and ease, make it easy for them, and allay their fears that of not probably being able to make it as they start their own businesses and spaza shops. That's all, Honorable Chairperson. Thank you very much. Thank you, Honorable Ian.
Thank you very much. Good point. Community awareness. In that order. Was it HOD or who was supposed to follow? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Chairperson. Greetings to you, the Honorable Committee members, our Honorable Executive Mayor, Honorable MMC, and everyone on the platform. My name is Noludwe Ngokazi, as introduced by the Honorable Executive Mayor. I'm the HOD for Economic Development and Agencies. The only addition perhaps is an emphasis on what the Executive Mayor has said in terms of us getting into automation. Indeed, we are a rural metro, and people spend quite a lot of money to come to our offices. So we'd really want to ensure that services, especially licensing, is accessible to where they are by ensuring that we roll out the online platform. And that will ensure that we also reduce our turnaround time. Already for the informal traders, it's 2-3 days, but for the other formal businesses, it's 5 to 7 days, but would want to improve that. So we are working on those specific components. Thank you so much. That's what I wanted to highlight. Thank you so much, Chairperson.
Thank you very much. Who's the last one?
Good morning, Chairperson. Good morning, honorable members, Executive Mayor, MMC, and my colleagues. I'm Sandile Boy, also from Buffalo City. My side is just to explain on the engagements with OBG to provide access to his petrol station. Where the municipality had a design for the entire road. So when he prepared his own traffic impact assessment to determine the best traffic safety measure at the intersection of the access road, we compared that with our ultimate design, which was found to be fine. So at least at our own cost, that part, we verified at our own cost to try and somehow assist it. But unfortunately, the road that is joining into the major road that is serving the Danzane township and linking it with East London. So it's quite a high order road. Hence the design standards as well as the intersection upgrade that is required is quite costly, needed a traffic cycle with 2 lanes. So we had quite a take analysis that we conducted to try and make sure that at least we just use the ultimate design that is more efficient and cost effective. I think that is all from our side, but we did try to make sure that at least it's a reasonable cost that he has to pay for the upgrade of the intersection. I think the executive mayor has already alluded to say that since the road is only serving the petrol station, we could not even use the grants because the grant conditions are mainly pro-poor that we have. Otherwise, we might have to look at own funding, which is currently we could not do that. Thanks very much, Honorable Chair. That's all from my side.
Thank you very much. Mayor, is everybody given fair chance so that we allow the members to interrogate the report?
Thank you so much, Honorable Chairperson. We want to thank this opportunity that we have been given as Buffalo City to explain. In normal circumstances, we assist businesses whenever they are operating these services. We just assisted one recently there, which was closer to a community. And unfortunately, because of budget constraints and the amount that is required, we cannot assist at this time. Thank you so much, Honorable Chairperson.
Dango, Honorable Mayor, thank you so much and your team. Honorable members, I will rely on King and the team to tell me whose hand is up so that I line up without referring to the portal time and again. Let's raise hands and engage the report, if not the presentation. Honorable Nkensani Bilankulu, Honorable Mulotani, I see the first 2 hands. I don't see the hands of other honorable.
Please note me, Chair.
The chair's hand is up. Honorable Komisa Balelwa Tulela, your hands is up. It's only those 4 for now, because these ones are honorables. I will wait. If there's another one, then I'll take. Let's start with Honorable Bilankulu, followed by Honorable Muletran, followed by Komisa, then Balo, you will be followed by the chair. Thank you so much. In that order.
No, thank you very much, Chair. Firstly, I would like to thank and welcome the report by the EM of Buffalo City and her colleagues. Chairperson, I've got a few questions to ask. While the EM was presenting, she did mention the issue of the obstacles that are there, mentioning the issue of non-availability of funds. What I want to understand is that in their planning, they were not planning for these spaza shops to be taken care of or what? In future, are they planning to have to set aside some money in order to assist in doing the work of spaza shops, more especially this the issuing of permits and licensing? She went further to say the locals did not apply as expected for the funding of these spaza shops. I don't know whether the inroad they did in making sure that people must know that there is this fund or there is this issue of payments and licensing. Did they manage to go all out in order to make sure that they do get the information about these payments? She even she went further to say the district municipality it's few Berman, the district municipality has got few locals that have applied. But what I wanted to check also is that as the district municipality, how many local municipality falls under Buffalo City? Because she mentioned the issue of the database, that they only have 1,530 in their database, citing also the issue of small businesses that are 6,453. But out of that, only 210 spaza shops are owned by locals. And then out of that 210 owned by local, it's 40 in 14 locals, only 6 spaza shop benefited. The issue of me wanted to know about how many local municipalities. I just want to check this number. Is this number for the whole district or is for the certain place? And as far as I know the place, Honorable Chair, I think the area is vast. And I believe that the people around the communities, they rely mostly in small, in spaza shops. So how is the municipality planning to assist in the near future in making sure that they also comply? Because she even mentioned the issue of compliance, that the challenge is that they are not complying. Is the municipality willing to assist the spaza shops or the communities in order for them to comply, for them to apply and get the fund that for them to be assisted? I think this is what I wanted to know, Chair. But lastly is the one of the turnaround time. I think the HOD mentioned the issue of 7 days and 3 days. The 7 and the 3 days. Ever since you started with it, did you ever assisted some and see whether the issue of 7 or the issue of 3 days that is working or not? Or is just in your papers to say, yes, you are going, your turnaround strategies will be this, by 7 days, then you'll be able to issue, or the practical thing, did you ever work on that and the spaza shop have received within that short space of time? I thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much, Billy Uncle. I think they will say we are not fair. They will want to see your face. Are you at a position to show off your face? That's all. Migcoke kahle misasekini. Hayi ngiyimela kahle ke.
Chairperson,
Thank you so much.
Chair.
Yes, ma'am.
My apologies, Chairperson. Can I request, Chairperson, that we be finished with the presentation? If we can pause more before 10 seconds for BCMM to send us the presentation, please.
Thank you,
For 10 minutes.
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson.
Yes.
Can I request that Mr. Kunono checks the presentation? I want to sincerely apologize because the presentation was supposed to be sent yesterday. I'm told it's only sent 10 minutes ago. I sincerely want to apologize to members of the committee.
No, it's fine. We are not going to. Have you sent to Mr. Kunene now as we speak?
Yes, it's sent.
Yeah, just stop there. Content advisor, can we proceed because it's in the hands of the secretary? So
Yes,
if for the secretary.
Chairperson.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
Chairperson, we can. Maybe to also extend a request to other metros as well to just send them now so that we don't get delayed when they start their presentations. Thank you very much, Chairperson.
Ubonga mina ba. Mhlonishwa Mlozana.
Thank you very much, Chairperson, and good morning again, Chair. I think, Chair, Mr. Kumede has raised what I wanted to raise, that not having time to read the presentation, Chairperson, it make us not to be able to raise the thorough questions, because now we had to rely on the presentation that the executive mayor is presenting. And really, it is unfair to us, Chair, because remember, we're supposed to get the reports before we can even sit in the meeting, so that we can be able to go through the report. But I think on this one of the spaza shop, I also wanted to ask, Honorable Bila has covered me on that item. The second item, Chairperson, it's regarding that OBG that the executive mayor has just given us the report. But I'm a little bit worried because it looks like whoever that executive mayor sent to the oversight when we were in Buffalo City, when we were engaging with the owner of OBG, they did not give the executive mayor the true story of what was discussed in that meeting, Chair, and what they respond they did give to the portfolio committee. They did not give the executive mayor. So I'm just worried to how do they operate when they've been sent to go and represent the municipality. They were supposed to go and report things as they are, not to give the executive mayor the half-cooked report. Because what the executive mayor has just explained to us, and what was the officials as well as the councillors who were at that oversight were explaining to us, it's two different things. So I will request humbly that the officials as well as the councillors who were there, they must go back and brief the executive mayor, so that when executive mayor take a decision, she took a decision on a point of getting the whole story as it is. As I pause there, thank you very much, Chairperson.
Honorable Matsulen, I think we will appreciate to see your face so that they know you. We have set the rules.
Oh, okay. My humble apology.
I remember.
Humble apology, Chairperson.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate that good face. Honorable Komisa, if not mistaken.
Mandibonge kakhulu esihlalo. Ngizawudla kweli lenkobe ke ulwimi because imbi into yase Buffalo City
metro ibuhlungu ngaphezulu and i-reflection, because if i-metro ihluleka ukuncedisa abantu bakuthi kule meko yokuthi bakwazi banezabo izipaza shops babancedise nangento ye-permits kwi-metro kwi-level ye-metro, how much more ke nge-Eastern Cape yonke okuyiyona esalele. If uzawukhumbula ke mhlali ngaphambili the minister also told us on exactly ekutheni i-Eastern Cape isalele emva because beneficiaries ezifumana nto kule 500 million ekhutshiweyo ngurhulumente. Okokuqala nje chairperson, apho I'm not happy, and also I want to at least maybe highlight into yoba to be summoned to parliament as the municipality okanye as a metro, it's not just a by the way, and nendlela abaripota ngayo is like nje badlulisa usana kunina. Mna nje ndindodwa andiyamkeli leyo ba sifumane i-report this morning, regardless ukuthi inantsika i-committee icele i-report since from the day of invitation. Ndicinga uba lo metro usithatha kancinci kwayena. They are not taking us serious. Indlela ababrief ngayo ungathi bathetha nabantu ababanike i-report. And it is a clear indication that there's nothing that has happened in the Buffalo City Metro with regards to developing entrepreneurs. Because into yes shops, firstly, uthi MMC abantu aba-applyanga ngobuninzi okanye ngokomlinganiso lobebewulindele. But issue yezipaza shop ayiqali ngokwe-application, iqala ngokwentoni, ngokwe-licensing. Silindele ukuthi apha sinikwa. And I don't even see a need mna yokuflayithwa kwale report this time around. Mna ndodwa nje, I'm not even interested uba kuflayithwe i-report, because it's not gonna assist me ukuthi ndithi ndireport kube kuflayithwa i-report esiyinikwa ngoku. I think, Chair, I would suggest that these municipalities, if they did not give us these reports, I think they must come back. And we've been raising this issue. These people, they must be summoned to parliament and the meeting must be physical. And they must not use even the state funds. They must come on their own capacity to come to parliament, because it cannot be correct that even on Zoom, was subjected to this and husbands out ayo professionalism lendlela benza ngayo. Because one, they are not even telling us, we don't have a report with us. They are not telling us how many our spaza shops are applying in the Buffalo City Metro specifically. How many spaza shops is applying? Zezingaphi bona abazenzele i-licenses? What are the common reasons for the rejection of the e-trading permits applications, particularly kwezi spaza shops, network shops, and how long does the approval process actually takes? Because we want to know a little detail. Ukuthi yini lebambile i-500 million yespaza shop ikhutshiwe ugovernment. Intoni lebambile ukuthi bona ba-establish, if ever they are saying in the Buffalo City Metro there is no spaza shop African, what stops them from establishing spaza shops there? Because the purpose for this 500 million spaza shop fund is not only to give those that have spaza shops only, is to empower and make sure that there are spaza shops of the South Africans in South Africa, and make sure that they are capacitated, they get stock, bafumane zonke izinto zokusebenza. So i-road show yabo isebenza kanjani? What was the little detail, okanye what were the details on their road show? What were they doing? Window ye road show. Bebesenza ntoni? Okwesibini, ndifuna ukwazi, ndifuna iclarity ukuthi kwi-informal traders ke kwaba mabathengisa ezitratweni abanetafula aba bantu bonke abathengisayo phaya around i-informal trading. What is their support provided? We want details ukuthi benze ntoni for informal traders. What is the size of each metro's local economic development budget? And what portion directly benefits informal traders and small businesses? Because, Chairperson, we were there in the purposes of oversight, and we were told that there is an amount of up to 3 million that can be accessed by an individual under the local economic development. Only to find out that abantu bethu xa sibaxelela ngale nto, when they go to Buffalo City Metro, people there, they don't, the municipality there doesn't know the funding. The municipality there doesn't entertain even or to follow up. Where did these people hear about this 3 million fund under economic development? What are their detailed assistance abayenzile? And sifuna ukwazi abantu abangomama, youth, nabantu bonke be-informal traders, how many ababancedisile? Because bona ngoku into abayenzayo kule report okanye kule meeting, it's like they don't understand why are they here. They just tell us about what are they going to do, their future plans. We didn't ask for future plans. When we summon a municipality to parliament, we want an account of what has been done. What are their solutions on the current issues that they are telling us? People they didn't apply. What next? Because to go back and road shows and what doesn't even meet the requirements of this meeting. Why we summon these metros to parliament? Because they've done a little or they've done nothing at all for our people. So the first thing, when they answer my questions, I want them to understand why are they summoned to parliament. Because if they were doing things right, they were not going to be here. We were not going to even call them to parliament, by the way. So, Chairperson, ndifuna mnimpendulo kwizibaza shops. Ukuthi zintoni ezibabambileyo, zintoni ezenza ukuthi bangalicense izibaza shops, zintoni ezenza uba bangazi-establish izibaza shops if they are not there at all. Economic development naye sifuna impendulo direct, in particular to this 3 million. We want to know ukuthi njeba kuthiwa an individual business can get up to 3 million rand, bona bathini kuleyo part, imalini bona abanayo. Because there is an issue of red tape reduction. Zeyiphi imiqobo bona bayisusileyo ebamba osomashishini abancinane eBuffalo City ukuthi bakwazi uku-accessa i-funding nokuthi bakwazi ukukhula nokuphuhla as osomashishini abakhasayo. Okugqibela Chair, zintoni zeziphi platforms abazisebenzisayo to make sure ukuthi abantu bethu bayakwazi uku-apply for ezi funding ezikhona, more especially this spaza shop fund, because is in their account, is there in their bank account. What are they using to reach out to our people? Siyayiva bathi rural municipality benza ntoni njengomunicipality, zintoni abazenzile to go to those municipalities, to go to those communities. Because into siyaziyo thina ngorhulumente after inansi ingcinezelo kuthiwe ngoku sifumene freedom, and the government to the people. Government to the people means that they must go to those villages, they must go to those areas and assist our people, and to establish, is the first thing that I want to know. What is their plan on establishing, except that people they must come and apply, those who already exist in this space. Bona benze ntoni uku-establisha, zingaphi abazenzile from scratch? Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much. Your suggestion is also noted that this kind of meeting, they need physical meeting.
Chairperson,
ulandela Honorable Balu. Secretary?
Chairperson,
Yes, sir.
yes, Chairperson, we're just requesting for, there was a request that even these other municipalities, they can send their presentation because they haven't sent them. So I don't know whether should we proceed or we wait for them to send. There was that request. I don't know what members of the chairperson is saying about it.
Yes, Chair, but honestly and fairly enough, Buffalo City gave, we are dealing with what is in hand. It is written, it's there. Then what we will do is to remind those other ones to be sending. So when we go to the next one and it's not sent, we'll take it from there. We can't stop from now because Buffalo has done that, which we don't encourage that we get the report at this juncture. So let's for now, Secretary, continue as we are continuing. When we arrive there, we will be expecting the next Metro to have sent their report. Honorable Balu.
Thank you very much, Chair.
Thank you, sir.
No, Chair, I said you will come after Balu. It's fine.
Okay, thanks, Chair.
Sorry, Chair.
Honorable Commissioner.
No, I raised my hand after the suggestion by the secretary. To be honest, I don't think this meeting is successful. Because even this Buffalo City just sent now, while we were already asking questions. I don't think this meeting is successful, by the way. And we've been asking for these reports. And the secretary did also tell us, even yesterday, that it's not winning. Even now, the secretary is still asking for reports. It's not even a justice for even that Buffalo City. Because they just sent it in the middle of the questions. I should suggest that if these people, they don't want to give us this thing and they are doing like this, they must just come physically to Parliament, Chair. I don't think we can continue like this. It's very, very bad. And more especially, this is the only portfolio committee that these metros are undermining. They don't do this on Scopa. They don't do this on other portfolio committees. They only do it to us. They know what it means to be summoned to Parliament. It means that they are not interested. I think they must just come physical, all of them. Maybe we can just close this meeting because there's no purpose. There are no reports. They are not sending, even if they are reminded for 10 times now. There's no one that writes a report now. And you can feel how even the Buffalo City is reporting that there is no readiness, there is nothing. They are not even talking to what they gave us. They gave us here. Whatever they were talking about here is not equal to what they sent us, even them. That's my suggestion, Chair. Maybe we can just close this meeting and call it as a physical meeting and just release all of them.
Chair, allow me to speak after Lelo.
Come again? You want to speak now? Okay.
Yes. My apology to Honorable Sapo. I did show my face. Thank you very much. I was saying my
Chair,
thank you. Thanks for that. Chairperson, I am really disappointed about the way the municipalities are conducting themselves. With the issue of the report, the secretary has been talking to us. I'm still waiting for the report, meaning that he was talking to them. And they did not even comply. They didn't even bother to talk to the secretary about the presentation. They come in now, the mayor start by doing the presentation, and then she apologized thereafter. I think these people must know that we are doing the work of Parliament. And if we summon them, they must respect that. Chair, at the moment, we went to Eastern Cape to do our oversight visit. And when we go there and identify the projects, the projects at the end of the day, they don't belong to the owners only, but it is the project of the portfolio committee. And if we request the municipality or whoever to make sure that they assist the project, they cannot really have the guts to come into our portfolio committee and tell us that they don't have money, Chairperson. It never happened. Since I joined Parliament in 2009, the municipality will then respond that, we will then respect that this is no more an individual program, but or project. It is a parliament or a government project because it was randomly selected. Chair, we went there. We spoke to the reps who represented the mayor, and their response was very pleasing that they respect the meeting of the portfolio committee. But after we left, the owner of Wilson filling station were trying to communicate with the mayor. The mayor maybe should know that after our visit, we do give our people or those people that we visited our phone numbers so that they can continue to communicate with us. Because that day we promised that after some time, I don't want to say after 2 weeks because I forgot the days, but normally we were working on the promise of 2 days, 2 days, 2 days. I mean 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. So after 2 weeks, Mr. Order continued to talk to us, and in many cases, he will then communicate WhatsApp the mayor. The mayor will not even respond, and to me, this is a disrespect of the highest order, Chairperson.
Chairman.
We have agreed. We have agreed at the side that are you talking? Are you speaking, Chair? Hello, can I continue? Chair? Honorable members, am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible, Chair.
Yes, Chair. No,
Okay,
these
thank you
people
very
must
much.
be sent back. They must go back.
Thank
This meeting must stop.
That's audible.
Even
Chair,
if you're
let's do this way.
you can't do that.
Chair. Chair.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think the meeting will
I'm listening, Chair.
Yeah, the meeting will either upon you. Let's allow, because we have started everybody to raise those questions and the concern. Before they respond, your input equally to of the Honorable Matulen, we engage it at that moment. Already, there are those who already questioned and commented. So to be fair, allow this other round to finish. Before they respond, we come to all those concerns that you raised. And that concern will also be dealing with the other municipalities who I'm told they are on the platform, but they've got same, if not a common issue of not have sent the report prior to the meeting.
I hear you, Chair. Let me round off because I was already in the issue of the filling station.
So you jumped,
thereafter,
Honorable. You jumped, Honorable Balu.
That is why I did apologize.
Okay. No, it's fine. Balu will come after the chair. It's fine.
Thank you very much for understanding. This thing, Chair, makes us to be very emotional. When we were at the site, Mr. Odwa told us that he did not even have a cent to start that filling station. He requested the money from the government, and the government funded him. With that money, he managed to at least have that project ready. But then, Chair, the municipality comes here, and the road belongs to the municipality. It does not belong to an individual who wants to start a small business and at the end of the day assist the very same municipality to at least hire or employ people of the very same municipality. And then they come here and tell us that they don't have money. This is no more Mr. Odwa's project. It is a government project. It is our portfolio committee project. So what we requested and the promise that we got, the mayor must make sure that she goes all out where I don't know. She must go all out to make sure that whenever we have to go back and do our follow-up visit, Chair, we must find that at least they respected their own government. This is their government. So now they are saying they don't have money, but they expect somebody who requested money from SETFA to have money like more than 4.2 million rands. Chair, this is not great. This is not good. I agree with Honorable Matulela that the municipality must just come physically to the portfolio committee with a very good presentation, with an understanding that they are before the portfolio committee. There are many projects that we did not visit when we were in the Eastern Cape because we did not select them. But there are many of those that we visited and we were not happy. We were not happy about the way they are assisting their small business development. Their entrepreneurs are frustrated and they are there, Chairperson. Really, I am not going to take the issue of the mayor that they do not have money. That is their route, and they must prioritize it. Now the filling station is finished, and the company that wanted to put in money there in order to assist the people of that area to be employed, they are saying we need the route before we can start with the funding. Mayor cannot really come here and tell us that, Mayor. I'm Chairperson. I am very sorry. I'm not taking it. To me, I'm just like Matulela, Honorable Matulela. We did not get a presentation from the Buffalo City Municipality. We don't have that presentation. Chair.
Thank you, Chair. Honorable Balu.
Thank you very much, Chair. Good morning to you and honorable members and municipalities. Please, Chair, but pardon me. I'm in a very compromised situation. I am unable to show my video. I apologize for that. If you can allow me.
Understandable, Honorable Palo.
Okay, thank you very much, Chair. Chair, I want to raise a few things. One, to also raise my concern about the non-submission of report. I remember the last time we sent back many entities. The last time we had entities with provincial entities, we sent them back, including one of my province, because the report was submitted late. I don't think we must make exception then now when we arrive to municipalities. This will be a habit. And I share the same sentiment. It comes with the attitude of not taking the work of the portfolio or committee serious. Honestly, to come to the meeting, to even start the meeting without presentation. In my view, we're not even supposed to start without reports. We're not even supposed to start the meeting without us having the reports. I think I share the same sentiment on that. But as that as it may, Chair, there are a few things that I want to raise. But let me perhaps start with one of the filling station. I think there is a breakdown of communication and an understanding. I don't want to say of responsibilities within the municipalities itself, but that of taking accountability and taking responsibility of the work that's supposed to be done within the municipality itself. I think there is a breakdown of that. I am raising this here because I remember, I think the HOD for LED was with us for the whole day, but I'm not sure if she arrived on the filling station. What is presented here, I agree with Honorable Matula, is slightly different from the report that we got while we were in the site. But my suggestion on this matter, because I think this is a border, and we will all be able to intervene, because we must understand, once a client comes to us, or a citizen come to us wanting an intervention isn't expecting at least that there must be a solution to the problem presented to us. I was going to suggest here that let's just take it out as we did with KSD and treat it as a separate matter and take it out of this presentation. Yes, it was part of it, but let's take it as if we did not get that presentation and start a process of intervening separately. If then there is a need for the municipality to give us a progress report and for the client to give us a progress report, let's do that and develop a process of intervening in that particular matter. Yes, the fact remains there is a money of the department which we are oversighting, and that is where our interest is, and we cannot treat the matter. I agree with honorable members that says we cannot then only treat it as the matter of Mr. Odwa. There's a job creation that is at stake. There is a development that is at stake. And now, if we want to solve it in that way, we might lose it along the way. There are a lot of contradictions within the municipality. Let's take it out and develop the process to deal with the matter and solve it. That is my view on it. But the second thing, Chair, is on the report itself. I am not sure if what is being highlighted as a heading of each slide is what was the guide given to the municipality in terms of developing the report. But if that is the case, I will pardon them to a certain extent. But I am of the view that the report is not that of a quality to be presented to the portfolio committee. It's very silent on some of the certain things. I will just pick up one example on the issue of red tape in reduction initiative. The report is very quiet, just 2 bullet point with one slide. It does not say to us, these are the initiatives that we have developed as the municipality to cut red tape. These are the initiatives that we have. These are the challenges that we have, but these are the things that we are succeeding on. It's very quiet and very silent. It was that they were just doing the presentation for a briefing, but not that of reporting to Parliament. I also have a problem to that. The second thing, Chair, which is the question to the HOD, because the report is also very quiet of what are the programs that are being done by the municipality in assisting small businesses within the municipality. It does not even tell us of at least how much do they have as a department, and where are the shortcomings, what are the challenges that they have, and how far they have been assisted, the municipality, what are the kinds of funding that they have, and what kind of support do they provide as an LED unit within the municipality. It's very quiet on that. The second last thing, Chair, I was also I'm very concerned. 1,530 spaza shops are owned by that are owned by foreigners versus the 210 that are owned by locals. It's a very matter of concern, and it's very unacceptable. I don't know to what extent do we arrive to go and give 1,530 foreigners licenses while our people are struggling. When you go to the slide that gives a detail on the process of application, I see the last slide speaks about the 7 days, but there are 3 bullets that is also a process that builds to the submission of the application. Now, your Chair is very quiet on the time frame. How long does it take? Because before you break about 2 days and before you break about 7 days, at least also speak to the 3 bullets that are up there to tell us about how long does even that process take? Because I think that is where the problem is, and that is where many small businesses are struggling. Yes, we cannot compromise issues of compliance, that we agree, but how do we then intervene to solve the problem? I think Chair, that the 2 days and 7 days that is being indicated as a turnaround is just at the tail end of the process, but the other process is not clarified on how long it takes and what are the challenges that are there. The last thing, Chair, is what the mayor has raised as as the policies that are on the pipeline, which speaks to the container, the car wash. I just want to check what is the mitigating or what is being used currently now that those policies are still developed and some are still in the drafting phase. What is then now being used to guide, because the fact is they also exist and they also do work as currently as things stands. But now what are then the municipality uses to govern or to manage those businesses? I think, Chair, those are the things that I wanted to raise. I also share the same view. I think the municipality must go back and prepare the proper report for us, and we then come back and convene, whether it's physically, if honorable members feel so that we can proper engagement. I am also not happy and also not satisfied about the report that was presented to us. Thank you very much, Chair.
Thank you very much, Honorable Balo. Let's get Missy Honorable Singh. Honorable Singh, your hand is up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good morning, Acting Chair. Good morning to all on the platform. Chair, I'm going to please just seek your guidance before I go into a whole lot of questions. There has been a request, because I think all members, including myself, find ourselves at a serious disadvantage having not received the presentations in advance to actually prepare. The second thing is that the presentation that has been flighted was really scant and lacked almost all the details that we as Parliament require to be able to make meaningful intervention or recommendations. So, Chair, before I go into a whole long set of questions, a whole lot of colleagues for me said that we should not proceed with the meeting. We should we cannot raise the questions. Presentation is scanned. So, Chair, I'm asking you to perhaps can you guide us on that? Because otherwise we'd just be asking questions and then be told, no, people must come back with proper presentations. So which way are we actually going, Chair? I just want your guidance on that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think let's start by educating members. Once you say this is an agenda, you adopt the agenda. You must know what you are adopting. Number two, the problem is not with the members. The problem was with the Secretariat. From the word go, they should have alarmed that there is no report. So it's dangerous that you hint, you get what is to be said, you participate, you disadvantageous others and say, let's cut it off. Why I allowed to end with you was that before we do anything, we stop at this junction and say, these ones, they don't even have a report. What do we do? These ones, you don't even respond. You go back. We are going to summon you to the Parliament, which I agree with many honorables, including yourself. It's not to visit, it's to be summoned to come and account on the work that we expect you to have done. Once we give the date, they must come. Then we tell them that 7 days before, we want that report. And that report, when you present, you must talk to it. Don't come here, give this report, and that one talks that side. So that was the only reason why I allowed the whole line to end here. Genuinely so, as we are saying, you have got questions that you think it will be a waste of time. If you permit me and say, I am covered with that, Chair, let's return them. I would have not disadvantaged you. It would have been a fair take from you and say, yes, I don't want to even pose any question. Let's go that route. As I propose, that will be engaging to go that route.
Chair, so thank you, Chair. Look, so right now, my question is, I actually don't know whether they're going to be summoned back or not. So, Chair, I think what I would like to propose for myself is
sorry,
that...
Chair, before Honorable Singh propose, sorry, I raised my hand.
Chair, let's do this. Let's allow her to speak. When she's finished, you come.
Yes, allow me to say what I want to say, and then you'll rule me out thereafter.
No. I don't want to rule. I want her, because we are deliberating, to speak what she wants to say. Then I'll give you.
I want to make an addition to what you said. Sorry for the dialogue, Chair.
Yeah, but Chair, I am losing the meeting because what Honorable Steen is saying, she's coming with an assisting because she's the one who was supposed to speak, but she's very progressive on that. If I don't allow her to finish, then we might cut her. So that's why I say, let's give her the time, then we will come.
Chair, should I say it's a point of order? Maybe you'll allow me to speak because you don't even know what I'm going to say. My apology for that. I wanted to say to Honorable Singh, continue to raise the questions because these people, it's obvious they're going to come back. And when they come back, they will know what you asked. And then it will at least assist them in continue to do their preparations. Chair, that's what I wanted to say. I wanted to say I support you and also to put an emphasis.
Chairperson, just a point of order.
Yes, sir. Oh, Mr. Krug.
Yes.
Tell me.
Chairperson, this meeting is changed into chaos because it seems like there's two chairpersons. So we must decide who's the chairperson, and it's not the first, and it's not just because my member is there. Previous members was also interrupted by our chair. So, Chairperson, I ask you to be very strict as a chairperson because we need our members, we need all the members to have a discussion. And if the chair wants to be chair, let she be chair. But she can't just interject the whole time like this. I'm not. This can't happen like this. Thank you.
I think you are right, Honorable Kruger. The chair, you said I'm the chair, and when I was chairing and Miss Sin, she said I'm acting, which I accept. Then you started with Balo, is where they will feel that is not right. Now it's Miss Sin. I want to apologize, Miss Sin. Finish up, we will come. Then we are not far from each other. It's just maybe some other issues are tempting because obviously we're going to say what you wanted to say. Thanks. Fine, Caesar.
Thank you, Chair. So I just want to echo the point made by Honorable Kruger as well, because I just wouldn't get involved with this dialogue. So thank you for that, Chair. Chair, the proposal I was going to make is that I will compile all my questions in writing and submit it through the Secretariat and sending forward to the municipality chair, if that is acceptable.
Very progressive for that matter, so that when they come, they know exactly what is expected from them. Members, yeah, you can.
Yes, Chair. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Members, let's agree now that there's a clear calling that the last minute report submitted by Buffalo City is not what they've presented. And it's what, when I remember very well, that any presentation which is not accompanied by a written presentation, we don't entertain it. Therefore, the mayor, it leaves us with no option but to let you not respond. Because we don't want to sound people who like news. When it suits, then we come in. We want to agree that in your case, because King, I afraid this thing of generalizing. In your case, you gave the report last minute. We opened the report. We gave you opportunity to present, but you presented something different from the report. Therefore, the meeting failed. Everybody, the meeting failed. That is rather allow you to go back, and the date that will be set, you provide the meeting with a report, written one, 7 days before the meeting. We will take it there. So for now, you are not going to respond to anything because it is not said until it is written. That is the principle of project, and project management. And that is how we run the government. With that, members, I'll lobby you to agree that let's excuse them and get the other one so that we talk to the municipality. They must not say we were generalized on that. Is there any different view on that?
Chair,
Honorable.
yes, I've raised my hand, Chair. I think, Chairperson, the issue of the reports that are going to arrive late, really we can't take it. Because even the city of Cape Town, it's only now that we receive the report. And we've been requesting, when can we get the report? When can we get the report? Unless that they want to send us the report on the 11th hour, knowing very well that they did not prepare anything. It can't be, Chair. The same way that we are going to treat Buffalo City, let it be the same way that we are going to treat City of Cape Town, because they've just sent the report now. I mean, Chairperson, that will be unfair of us, that we've been waiting for the report. We only received the report while we are right inside the meeting. When are we going to get enough time to go through the report, to analyze the report, to do our own investigations? Because really, it's worse when it comes to the city of Cape Town. It's even worse. All of us, we are residing here, Chairperson. For them just to fail to give us the report in time, they must also be summoned to Parliament and bring that report a week before the portfolio committee sit. Thank you very much, Chairperson.
Thank you very much. I think we're in agreement. Secretary, can you load the Western Cape or the city of Cape Town so we tell them? Are they on the platform?
Yes, Chairperson.
I see a number of hands. Let's move to the hands first.
Okay.
That will be your Kruka, if it's not legacy, your commissar. That will be the chair of the portfolio committee. In that order.
Thank you, Chair. I think we already heard a proposal that we ask all the metros to come in person to this committee, and I think it will be unfair if we just just point some metros out. I think it will be much more fair if we tell all the metros to come and to the committee in person, so that we don't waste any further time, and then the secretary can organize that meeting. Thank you, Chair.
Honorable Msiza, thank you. Commissar?
Thank you very much, Chair. I also stand that we don't have even to, but I'm suggesting that we don't have to give them any chance on anyhow, because to be honest, they just deliberately undermined this portfolio committee. And I think also we have just told them how we feel about it. And I think it's fair enough that all of them, they must just go back and come in person, because all of them, they just did the same thing. And I'm very disappointed, Chair, because if you remember, we even told the Secretariat that we must also in our invitation point out, maybe we thought maybe people, when we just invite them and say they must prepare a report, they don't understand what we are expecting. These particular metros, they just deliberately undermined us without even following the pointed expectations of Parliament as they were summoned. And I was attending on other committees where they were summoned, and they are doing totally different behavior than what they are doing to us. Meaning, when it's small businesses, even those people, that they are refusing to assist in those municipalities. They are undermining them the same way they are doing to us. So I think, Chair, they must just go back and then come in person, and we must always agree that they must send the reports a week before. And if they are not doing that, I think we must, as this portfolio committee, take other further actions. People must account on this. We can't. The taxpayers' money can't pay for people who just do not want to account on these budgets that they are given and they are entrusted with. So, Chair, my input is to say that they must all just go back, because all of them, they did not honor, and even the Buffalo City is even worse. They just failed to read what they were going to give us later as per their decision. Thank you, Chair.
Honorable Chair.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. I really want to apologize. I apologized in our chat group, and I want to do it now again, especially to Honorable Kruka, who raised it sharply, and Honorable Singh, Honorable Sapo, that I disrupted. I really want to apologize. I'm sorry. Chair, I want to repeat what the Honorable members have said. I agree with them. I attended the tourism committee. Last week we attended a meeting, it's not last week, it's this week on Tuesday, whereby we invited the metros, and the city of Cape Town was there. We received their presentation on time, all of them. So we are putting in a request saying that they should, even tomorrow, when the other committees are inviting them, they must know that they don't do a rush work in the last meeting, in the last minutes, and do the presentation without even sending it to the secretary. The other thing, I would request that they respect our secretaries, because if things are not going online, we end up accusing them because of their mistakes. I would request that they respect our secretaries. The other thing, Chair, I think it would be fine for me to say I thank the municipalities for respecting our call to come to the portfolio committee, or our invitation to come and attend our meeting. The only thing that they must know is that whenever the portfolio committee are inviting them, we want a positive response. We don't want stories. We don't want to hear them failing to do other things. They must make sure that they prioritize the projects of the portfolio committee. Chair, I'm sure you forgave me, my dear brother.
Okay, there was no issue here. Let's agree that the chair has summed up. You see, that summary is covering me, and we wish you a very nice journey back to your respectful municipalities. And we hope you will understand that you are not hired, you are public representatives. But because I'm a politician by right, I must just warn you that you are left with 5 months. We are going back to the elections. If what you told us here and how you behave, the people will decide there. Tina, we've done our work. We summoned you here. You decided to come this way. Unfortunately, Tina, we can't set our own rules and bend it when it suits us. Without a report, we don't entertain anything. How do we assist something that we are not sure of that? How do we diagnose if the patient is not coming? Offload them, secretary, and we see what is on the agenda. We are moving, we don't have time. Secretary, put the agenda there as they are leaving our stage.
Chair.
Yes.
Can I just ask, it's just a question to help us prepare for the session. Can you indulge me just for 1 minute?
Who's that one?
Tim Binkos is my name. I just wanted to make a very short request, Chair, if you don't mind. It's going to be 1 minute.
No, Tim Binkos from where?
Oh yes, I'm from the city of Cape Town, Chair.
Yeah, do it this way. You are going to liaise everything with the secretary. The secretary's got a package of guiding and everything. Hear what we are saying. Thank you so much. The secretary and you must
Okay,
do
Chair.
the right thing when you come. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yes. Secretary? Good. We are at the good news. The progress status on the study tour. But before we go there, let me take this opportunity and congratulate you, all of you, for the good work that today South Africans are just counting hours before they have ombudsman, if not ombudsperson, in the small business development. Whatever that transpired during that particular process, it is things of the past. We are now honorable members of this PC. All of us, let's strive to ensure that we continue passing the bills, continue setting the organs of the state that will take care of our own nation. All of you, you did very well. Today, at the end of the day, we will have ombudsman. Without deliberating, differing, we will not arrive at a quality work. It's all what we don't want to compromise. And I thank you, all of you. I really thank you, all of you. I don't know who must ascend on the stage to deal with this issue. The issue, yale Drolawia Museja ke Brazil. So who is there who's dealing with it? So we assist those who are going. Those who are not going, you are also welcome to wish them a very safe journey. Let's get there.
Thank you, Chairperson. I was just tempted, Chairperson, to show members the letters that were sent to municipalities and the details that were mentioned.
King, just hold on, King.
Touch on.
King,
okay.
You see, there's no a better way to be out of order in the meeting. Always are out of order. Leave that because we have closed that matter. Tomorrow somebody will want to do, they will say, but you did not do anything to King. Leave that thing. That thing is a closed chapter. We don't want to be finger pointing. Give us this good news. Leave this the rest.
Thank you, Chair. Chairperson, progress with the Brazil study tour is that we have like to inform the committee that the committee has been granted a permission, a political permission to visit Brazil from the Speaker via the Office of the House Chairperson, and the progress that has been made. So there are two applications that we normally do. It's a political application and the funding application. The funding application is where we apply to get funds that were quoted to be used in any undertaking that the committee takes. So now the progress of the application, political one, was approved, though there was a note from the Speaker to give an explanation of non-representativity of all political parties, but we finished that information that it's not that the committee decided, but it was the reasons that were advanced for non-traveling of the three members, which is Honorable Kruger, Honorable Powell, and Honorable Matulelo. Then it was approved for 8 members to participate in the study visit. Then so far, that is done that on the political side. The engagement are underway, they're ongoing with the Brazil Embassy in terms of developing the program. We started early. It has been a work in progress. I think it's going to be finalized between today and tomorrow on what we suggested based on the concept document that was developed on what should be the visit look at. Then, in terms of the dates, the committee is planning to leave on the 12th, and then we come back on the 21st of June, 12th of June, then the 21st of June, coming back to South Africa. And then, as per quotations received, the flight, an international flight, will be from Johannesburg or Tambo Airport, then meaning that members from their various provinces, they will fly and then they will converge in OR Tambo for an international flight. Then coming to the progress with the funding application, this morning it was sent to the Office of Legal Services because it has got so many steps, this funding application, that must go before it reaches the secretary. So today, the second last office, it is in the Office of the Legal Services. Then from there, it has to go to the secretary. Then we shall then be able to make procurements in terms of the flights, procurements of the accommodation, procurements of the ground transport, procurements of the S&T, and all those things. So that's how it is so far. So we are confirming that. And then we had 2 members who did not have the official passports, and then we are still pushing that challenge to make them receive their official passports. And then members were also requested to fill in the insurance, travel insurance form, which some have brought it back and then still waiting for others to bring it, because we have to activate that travel insurance form. They said at least it should be 2 days prior we depart. So that's far it is. And then I think that will be all for now. And then we had moved that we have a meeting with those who will be leaving, just to touch base on the final things that are expected from them, those that will be leaving. So we had planned that we shall have that meeting today, Wednesday, in the evening, where we shall finalize of all the things that touches those that are traveling. Through you, Chairperson, I can give Mr. Kumete in terms of the content, or Ms. Nwabisa, if there's something that it should be added, and then Mr. Doto in terms of things of the logistics. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Let's shoot in that order.
Nobs, morning, Chair. Nobs, if you have anything ready, can you come in, please? Is Nobs not in the platform, Parking? But if he's not in the platform, it's fine. Chair, what we have done, I would safely say the program is complete. Starting from the concept note that was developed by the researcher, we then worked with the embassy to develop the program of the committee. The program of the committee, it touches on areas of interest for the committee. That would include, for instance, the portfolio committees that we are planning to visit in Brazil, the organizations that we are planning to visit, such as Sebrae. There is, for instance, a Senate. I don't know, it's Senate on what. It's just that they are using these Portuguese terms. Economy.
Yes.
More or less, all the institutions or organizations, chairperson of interest to this committee, are covered in the program of the committee. The embassy has also confirmed that they have secured their appointments. It's not just the program where the appointments have not been secured. They've secured the appointments, including the organizations of cooperatives, associations, and so forth. So in terms of the program, Chair, we have pretty much covered everything that would interest members of the committee. I think maybe later this evening during the meeting, we'll then again, take members of the committee one by one, in terms of this particular day. We are visiting this particular association or organization until the end of our program in Brazil. But all is covered, Chairperson. Thank you very much.
Very progressive. I think you nailed it well, especially when you will be in detail that side. I think the synopsis are welcome. Nwabs?
Thank you very much, Chairperson. Good morning, honorable members. I would like to also say that thank you to Sbu. He has covered most of the items that I was going to mention. I was just going to ask Upra King to give me the sharing rights, but I think Sbu has summarized it well. We are visiting Sebrae, which is a CEDA equivalent. I'm saying CEDA deliberately because it does not provide financial services. It's non-financial services. We are visiting. The committee is also visiting the NCOP equivalent of our committee. We are also visiting. The committee is also visiting the BNDES, the two finance development banks that are supporting MSMEs and cooperatives. And we've also made a suggestion that we visit the committee engages with an institution that is also responsible for our tourism equity fund equivalent. We've also requested that the committee engages with a committee that is responsible for the reduction of red tape in terms of taxes. So we've covered pretty much most of the issues that affect our SMMEs, and hopefully when members go there, they will come back empowered with more information and with different angles as to how to approach our challenges and come up with solutions. That's it from my side, Chairperson. I will also be presenting in detail the roadmap and the issues that members need to take into consideration in the evening during that meeting, where we will be discussing with the members that are traveling to Brazil. Thank you, Chairperson.
Thank you very much, Comrade Nwabs. Honorable Dodo?
Good morning, Chair.
It's Nwabisa, Chairperson.
Come again?
It's Nwabisa, Chairperson, the researcher.
Nwabisa.
The researcher.
When Honorable Gumede says Nwabs, there's no problem. When I say Nwabs, it's a problem. Okay.
When you say Comrade Nwabis, Chairperson.
Okay, Nwabis. Okay, so okay, fine. Let's get to Honorable Dodo.
Good morning, Chair. Good morning, members. Good morning, colleagues. I think Mr. Kunene has covered all aspects that ought to be raised. All I can say is to just say to the members who will be traveling, all the best. May they travel safely.
and they mustn't forget their jackets so that they can keep warm in Brazil. Thank you, Chair.
But we are in agreement. You are going to be part of the tonight's meeting, Mr. Dodo.
Come again, Chair?
You are also going to be part of the tonight's meeting.
Yes.
Yeah, because you are a very critical person, especially when dealing with the logistics of getting the members to the right place. Okay, it's fine. Thank you so much.
Now I'll be part of the meeting, definitely.
Oh, thank you so much for understanding that.
All right.
Secretary, where are we? Secretary? Chair of the PC, may you please ascend the stage and close the meeting?
Thank you very much, Chairperson. I said you must forgive me. You didn't respond. I don't know whether I'm forgiven or not. Anyhow, thank you very much for the meeting. I want to check what time is our evening meeting, because I have a sectoral meeting at 6 o'clock. I'm sorry to ask if ever they did forward the invitation to us. I'm sure it left or I did not see it. King, what time is it?
No, Chairperson, it's not that we didn't see it. We haven't yet distributed it. We haven't finalized. We didn't take a decision of time. Maybe we were to talk to the chair before we can
finalize.
Decide. We were to take guidance and directive from the chairperson. We didn't put time.
Okay. Can I then ask with the chair of the session to check if ever if the meeting is at 6, can I be excused? I won't be part of the meeting at all, because I've already promised. I serve in the sectoral outreach of the province, and they wanted me to give them the date and the time. So if I can go and apologize, they will think that I'm not well upstairs. So the chair will respond.
What the chair was
No. Let's do it this way. Remember, the meeting of the TOA is a very flexed meeting. You can hold it around 10, 9. Then I will suggest that let them try to find a flexible time. For those who are going, agree that even if it's 9, they are going to be dealing with the logistic. For an example, Honorable Ma Tsulu, you are going to leave from this point to this point. From this point to this point, you are covered. This point to this point, you are not covered. This is that. So it's not like this meeting where you know that this time you can't move it to somewhere. It's very important, Chair, as person who's going, the leader of the delegation, that you are in that meeting. So I will request the secretary that work hand in hand to find suitable time so that all of you are in the meeting. You don't miss very important thing that it will be required in the way you are going. Thank you, Chair.
Okay. No, thank you very much. Thanks for the response. I think you covered me, and I will be free now. Honorable members, thank you very much for this meeting, and thanks for chairing the meeting, Chair. My only worry is that these people, especially the municipality of Buffalo City, they really don't take the portfolio committee very serious. I used to think that sometimes when Honorable Sapo say you are undermining us, I was thinking that maybe these are heavyweights. Today, I have noticed that she was correct. They don't understand our role as the portfolio committee. Truly speaking, if the portfolio committee visit a project, that project belongs to the portfolio committee. And whatever they do, they must respect the portfolio committee. Just like the way the department normally, when we are doing our oversight visit, they will respond, respectively so, and they will make sure that they send in their people to go and deal with that project. Not that they should neglect other projects, but they respect the work of the oversight of the portfolio committee oversight. So On that note, I would want to request our honorable members that next time when these people visit us, we need to tell them. Otherwise, the way the mayor of Buffalo Municipality was behaving, really, it was totally out of order, Chairperson. And that ended up made us, some of us, to be highly emotional and even end up disrespecting the meeting. And that is not what was supposed to happen. But anyhow, thank you very much for chairing this meeting with respect and with the knowledge that you're having, the direction that you're having. You even reminded me of your yesterday debate, that you were focused and you were vocal and you were on point. You shared the word of wisdom. You were educating even the members of the portfolio committee. Thank you for that, Chairperson. Even in future, we'll keep on requesting you if we are under pressure. Thank you very much, Chair. I'm coming back to you, Chairperson. I'm done.
Chairperson, are you there?
Entertainment Macha? Or maybe nature called him. Anyhow, thank you very much. This was the last item. Maybe we should close the meeting.
Chair, there's a hand from Mr. Kruger.
Oh, okay. Honorable Kruger?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, you're not the chair, so I can't call you ma'am chair. So I wish the chairperson was still on the platform. Yes, I'm very confused because we have this agenda, and again, you as a member of this committee jumped the agenda. So I just want to confirm my previous discussion about this matter. If there's an agenda that was proposed, this is the agenda. We can't just come in and, I mean, surely you had your reasons why you gave your privileges away as chairperson. So, I'm not very happy about how this meeting was conducted by yourself, and I saw your apology, so I don't have a problem with that. But we need to guard against this in the future. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable Kruger. I know the character of the man. Even when you say you apologize, for them to say you are forgiven is very, very hard. You have seen my apology, but I don't even know whether you are still angry with me or what. I think an apology is an apology. And the way the Buffalo City Municipality conducted themselves before us, as somebody who is experienced, who has an experience in Parliament, I cannot really allow that. I will never ever allow that to happen in my presence. Otherwise, we won't teach them anything. And at the end of the day, we'll disappoint even the people that we are saying we are representing. They elected us with faith. We are here with the help of God. So we need to do our work. I really understand that I jumped in many times and I gave the reason. But Honorable Kruger, I'm disappointed with you because you don't accept my apology. But anyhow, it's fine. Mina, I did the correct thing. I did apologize. Honorable members, if ever there's nothing that you want to say, or if ever we are not jumping anybody, can I then close this meeting officially? So thank you very much.
Recording stopped.